Time now for a Duramaxtuner.com Apache Build update.
Last time on Duramaxtuner.com's Apache Build update.
The ultimate goal of this project is to transform this half Easter egg, half homecoming queen into the kind of truck maybe the Terminator would take through the streets of Fallujah. The plan is simple. Take the body of a 58 Apache and bolt it to the frame of a totaled 2500 series truck. Drop a Duramax into it, put a ZF6 behind it, new paint, new tires, set it up, and go pulling.
Get over here.
We're a few weeks into the build now, and the 58 Apache body is coming along. We have it bolted to the 2003 frame. The old Chevy sits up a bit higher than before. We kind of like this new look. It gives this former homecoming queen a little street credit. Getting to this point wasn't easy. The only way to fit the old truck to the 2003 was to chop nearly 3 feet out of the center of the frame.
This frame, being a crew cab, had to be shortened. Match the regular cab long bed,
Okay.
as the Apache is.
Right? Didn't have any crew cabs in 58.
No crew cabs. We can make one if you want to.
Yeah, no, I'll pass, thanks.
So 29.5 inches, that's how much longer the frame was. Cut it, 2 spots, brought it together, make sure everything's level and square, weld it back up, and then now we'll grind this, put a fish plate in here to make this stronger again, and be ready for the truck pulls.
Okay, so there's a reason that we went with the 2500 series chassis out of this 03 instead of the 58. And the reason is the structural integrity of the frame and of all the mounting brackets, cross members, everything on this chassis is built for a GVWR of 24,000 pounds. The 55 or 58 Chevy, not even close. So we would have had to do a lot of gusseting, a lot of reinforcing, and even then we're in uncharted water. We know the 2003 2500 series will work with 700 plus horsepower on the sled pulling track. We don't know what to expect out of the 58, and frankly, I don't really feel like finding out.
No, especially trying to put the front differential, rear differential on it.
Right, exactly. It's been a lot of work.
Then we had to get a little creative with the body mounts to give the 58 the clearance that it needs.
This here is the stock mount for the front body mount for the 03s. Chopped it, moved it over, raised it up a little bit just to help fill the gap for the new body mount for the 58. So that's just how much we had to raise it up, basically from here to there, about 10 inches there. In relation to putting the cab on this chassis is actually a really good direct fit as far as getting the wheel wells to go over where the stock position is on the stock frame 03. We're a little tight on the downpipe here, but with that, when we put a new downpipe on there, we just got to probably cut out the firewall a little bit, make that fit in there, give them a little more room. Take this fan off. You got about 10 inches from here to the center grill, maybe even 12 close to that. And so you have plenty of room for the intercooler and radiator and cooling fans.
Just take some clever fishing with the intercooler pipes through the fender or through the inner fender wells, but that's no big deal. And the steering shaft might have to. So you can see the factory steering shaft. Factory exhaust manifold on the Duramax actually comes clearanced for a steering shaft. Even though there's no steering fitment issues on the Duramax, it's kind of a mystery. With the 58, that clearancing is appropriate, but unfortunately, we'd really like to run cast iron manifolds on this, which will take away that clearance. So that's where we might have to come into putting that double joint.
Yeah, put a double joint in there and make it work. And we've done it on a few vehicles already. It should work out great.
Sled pulling season is close, and the clock's ticking.
Except for your time constraint.
Yeah.
It's not a nightmare job.
Came across one. The guy said he did a 58 complete redone. It was a 26-month project. Try to do that in about 3 months. Thanks to Nick.
Get you on your game. All right.
Get it back to you guys, and all the pressure will be on you guys then.
Exactly. That's how we like it.
I'm Nick. Thanks for watching.